Welcome to today's vlog, the tour of inside our new RV. Well, new to us. So we videoed outside, but our lovely GoPro thought it was a great idea to, what did it do? Format error. As soon as we finished touring the inside too. We did the outside and the inside, and as soon as we finished, it said format error, erasing all media. So that was fun. So yeah, let's start. So this is our front cab. You know, you go through here is where, you know, we drive with the curtain up because, you know, you got people that like to stand. And this is a twin size bed that's on here. There's a mattress on here right now. And this closes so that way if you want to go in and out from the front cab, you don't bang your head on this. TV is really nice. It's a very awkward area, I'm not going to lie, especially depending how far back you sit. I can see it. I have good vision, so I watch it in the bed all the way up here. Storage is amazing in here. It goes all the way back, which is really nice because we're not used to storage. And over here is our living room. And this is actually, so this is the living room that turns into a bed as well. And right next to it is the dinette. And this whole piece is our slide out. Right now it's out. This is our slide out. This whole thing comes out, well, comes in or out. And it ends probably a little bit, you can see the line of where it ends, which is nice because we could still use the camper even when the slide is in. So keep that in mind if you want a boondock or, yeah, if you want a boondock and get an RV that you could fully use without having to put the slide out, because in certain areas you can't have your slide out and look like you're full-time camping in a parking lot. Anyway, this is our kitchen. It's so cute. And this comes, so I don't have a lot of counter space, so what was really nice is that we're still moving in, guys, so don't mind the stuff that's still around. So this actually pops up and goes down and sits next to this, which is really nice because I could put the air fryer on plates, whatever on here. And then this is the RV fridge and freezer. It's a mess. I'm not going to open it because I just threw stuff in there for now. And this can run on propane or electric, but it can only be electric if you're powered full time, which down here we are with the generator because it's still freaking hot. But once it cools down, we don't use the generator that much. So at least this runs on propane, so we don't need to rely on electric.
I don't know if you guys, you know, we had that Coleman stove in the bus. This is a game changer. I just, you know, flick a switch, it's electronic ignition, there's a stove, an oven now. I mean, it's so great.
They never used it.
No, it looks,
it's brand new.
Yeah, literally, we turned it on, and it's like, it smells like it's burning off the fresh paint. That's what it smells like.
And then what's really nice is our pantry. We have a lot of food.
Don't steal my food.
We never had this much space in the bus. I mean, under the counter we did, but it was just a mess having to pull something out and go on my hands and knees and having to look for something. So this is like a mansion for us.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring you to our bathroom. So, cute little shower, nobody's in it, I knocked. I checked.
No girls?
No, sorry.
Come on.
No firemen either, sorry ladies.
Alright, shower. So
and you have no idea how happy we are that we have a shower.
Our own shower. So this is a shower. It has a shower head. And it has...
That's why you wipe your booty.
Yeah, yeah. And your other areas. And it has a drain and a float, you know what a shower has.
Keep in mind too, when you look at an RV, this is probably going to be a little gross, but when we showered, we noticed that the drain, the water wasn't going down. So when you look at an RV, just try to look in the drains to give you an idea of like how these people treated the RV, because there was so much soap scum and whatever else, like backed up conditioner and stuff that was caked in there, that we had to use hot water. I had to scrape it out, and then finally we were able to get the water down. And luckily the tanks aren't clogged or anything, so we're lucky on that. But just keep in mind when you look at an RV, look into the drains. Close this. Milo has to be near us 24/7.
Yeah, that's my little buddy.
This is our bedroom. It has a queen size bed, which we had a queen size bed in the bus, but it's nice that I have my own closet, that we have storage up there. The bed does come up, only the top part right here, but our water tank is under there, so you can't put any storage in there. Comfy?
Hard life, huh, Milo? Very hard life.
And then we have a little cutout over here, which is really nice for the TV. So we're going to take ours out of the bus, and it is going to stick out a little bit, but Sean just climbs straight into the bed anyway, because it's a pretty tight squeeze coming from around. And then if you have the TV there, there's no way he's going to be able to fit.
Why is it a tight squeeze?
Here's your little chunky monk.
You know what? I'm on a diet. I'll have you know.
Oh yeah, both of us are on a diet. It's been what, 2 or 3 weeks now?
It's been 2 weeks, and I think I gained 5 pounds.
I lost 5.
I don't know.
I got a fat pack now.
She gained it in her mouth.
I got fabs.
Fabs.
We'll show you our toilet.
I'm gonna show you everything. So here's our dingy light bulb. I have to get a replacement.
We're in the 60s.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's a weird light bulb. It's like a very thin little, you know, thread. So I gotta find replacement white bulbs because it makes this bathroom look so like depressing, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's nice. It's a little tight when you do number 2, you know, because you have like the countertop right here and the walls right here.
I mean, I like it though, because you can put your feet up and it kind of like helps you.
Yeah, okay. We are not going to go there. So, the other nice thing is a porcelain toilet, guys. A lot of RVs come stock with a, like, plastic Thetford toilet. Well, I don't know if you can hear this. But that is nice ceramic, porcelain, whatever the hell it is.
We're fancy.
Yeah, but we still have the plastic lid, and the very annoying thing is it doesn't match. This is like a yellowish color, and this is white. So I'm gonna look for a replacement. I would love to get one of those soft, like cushiony ones that comfort your butt when you're on there for a little while. So I don't know if that's too much information, but I would really like to get that. Tons of storage in here. Got our cabinets with all of our goodies.
It's nice to brush our teeth with an actual sink.
Oh, I thought you said it's nice to brush our teeth like we don't before.
Well, we did, but it's nice having a good amount of water because we only had 5 gallons in the bus, so you have to be very careful with what you use.
I think our fresh water tank is like 30 or 40 gallons now. Oh, so that's pretty sweet. So we got storage under here, plenty of storage in here. That's a new vent that I just installed. Our other one was like yellow and cracked up and disastrous. I also did this one too. This one has a foam insert in it right now that keeps like the cool air in. What
I noticed too is so Camping World sells these, but it has Reflectix on one side to help with the heat. But I think the Reflectix just attracts the heat.
It absorbs it.
Yeah. So at least with this, it actually stays cool and I don't like feel any heat. Why you get so damn close?
I was trying to get by the door.
I got a huge ass head. And the dogs are play fighting right now on the back.
Yeah, they really like the RV. There's a lot more, you know, running room. A lot. Let me stand back here and I'll show you guys, so you can kind of. So say like, you can actually run in here, get some energy out. But we really like this RV. It's super big. I made a whole exterior tour video. This memory card thing is, this GoPro I think is starting. It's probably like 3 years old, and I think it's time to retire soon. This is a GoPro 9 Black. And,
this isn't the first time that this GoPro has done this.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know if it's the memory card or the GoPro itself. The memory card is just as old as the GoPro, so it might be time to swap one or both, but we'll see.
What's really nice too is, keep in mind, I never thought that insulation would like have, I mean, we never had issues in the bus because we were always like cool or like warm, but this AC cools down this RV so fast.
Even on low.
Yeah, we keep it on low because on high it freezes us out.
Yeah.
So it's really nice, be nice and cool in here. Him being able to run around and enjoy himself.
Yeah, you know, the Frenchies have a little difficulty breathing, especially in hot weather, so it's kind of important that he has good, plus the nice thing I like about this too is this is a vented system. So it's like your, you know, it's like your ductwork in your house. It goes to all the rooms via these vents all over the place and in the bedroom, so.
Yeah, so it's really nice.
Yeah. Hello! Alright, so.
I don't know why there's a mirror there, but
yeah. Well, it's to make sure I'm beautiful before every video.
Or so you can watch TV while you eat.
I'm surprised we didn't break that mirror yet, looking at it.
What, by your face?
7 years bad luck? Okay, so, the RV does need a couple things, you know. Every RV almost needs a couple things unless you buy one brand new, and even then they probably still need something. But my exterior light is a little like cracked, and well, it's not cracked, but it's missing the lens, and it's just older, you know, it's like the same age as the RV, so it's time to swap that out. So we went ahead and went to Camping World, not sponsored, but if they want to send me a check, and we bought a new white light. That way if I'm walking the dogs at night or whatever, I could just flip on the light and see what I'm doing.
There's also a step light too, which is nice outside.
Yeah, so we have an electronic step, so as you open the door and close the door, it goes up or down, or you can also lock it to stay open or to stay closed, which is sweet. Also, I got some, let me turn this around, I don't speak Spanish, 100% premium vinyl insert. This covers the screws on the trim on the side of your RV, and on a Class C it covers like on the front cap and stuff. So I'm missing some, and some got a little torn off. Unfortunately, this RV does not have an awning.
It used to.
It used to, but the previous owner must have, I don't know if a storm came or if they got it caught on something. It did a little bit of damage to the top trim on both sides of where the awning would be. It's a little bit, it's not too bad. But I'm going to caulk it and repair it as much as I can, and then we're going to install a new awning, and that's going to block the whole damaged area so you won't even see it. So I'm not really stressing that too much. There's tons of storage underneath, especially on the outside under the bed. I mean, we have a big 10-gallon propane tank. It's so nice. It's just so nice. but it's also a lot to take care of.
Yeah.
You know, like,
we used a lot of water. I guess we're not used to this much water, so we went a little overboard.
Yeah.
And our tank is full now, so tomorrow we gotta go to.
You gotta figure, you're probably gonna, if you're full time, you're probably gonna be dumping, I don't know, depending on the size of your tanks, of course.
Our goal was to do once a week.
Oh yeah, I think
but we're already like day 4. And
oh, you did, that's it? Really?
I guess
yeah.
we'll double check.
Maybe day 4.
Right in the corner.
So, and it's saying it's full, so we're gonna have to dump it soon. If you're a Good Sam's member at Flying J and Pilot, I believe you get 50% off dump station, so you pay $5 to dump. So it's worth it for that. Plus you got your discounts at Flying J and Pilot. You get 5 cents off per gallon, and I think 7 cents for diesel. And what else do you get? You get a whole bunch of discounts and perks and
Love's, it's $10.
Yeah, Love's is $10. Unfortunately, the Pilot over here doesn't have a dump station, so that's pretty inconvenient, just saying. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, we are so content with this thing. We are so excited to have it. Like I said, I just need to get the rack on the back to put the Grom on. Right now, it's still on the bus. So I bought the rack. It's the same rack that we had when we had the van and when we had the bus at first, before we installed our heavy-duty rack. So this has a hitch on it. We're going to install that rack on it, and I'll take the Grom, because there's so many times where I just want to run out real quick and just get something, whether it's food or a part for the RV or
a P.O. box.
Yeah, check the P.O. box, because we have a hard time getting in our what do you call it? Yeah, no, parking lot, because the tail swing, not the tail swing, the overhang really like bottoms us out, so we don't go up that. So, and
there's a tree that's way too low.
Yeah, this thing is like 11.6 or something like that, so we really got to be careful. I don't want to tear the roof or rip the AC off or the antenna.
Because one little mark on your roof or the siding, anything, water will get in there and it will damage the RV. You might not see it right away, but it will pool in, you know, the area. Because I had this poor woman, we were doing an RV and she was next door, and she has a slide out. And she's like, oh, I think, can you look at my slide out? She's like, I think water's coming in. And she showed me where the seam was on the inside of her RV, and I could see the carpet was stained. So I went outside, and there's a rubber trim that goes around your slide that's supposed to prevent water, so make sure that's in good condition. So hers wasn't, and we moved the trim out of the way, and I went like to look underneath, and water was just pooled under that. And it was starting to sink, and the wood, there was no wood underneath it. So I told her that she'd have to replace the whole wood on our slide. And I felt bad, because she just bought it, and nobody understands that RV life is not cheap. And she thought it was. She's like, it's one issue after another. She's like, when is it going to end? And I felt bad.
Now, story time. When we first got this RV, a couple days ago, and we swapped we almost swapped everything. We took it to a job. And we did the job, everything was cool. Went to leave, and the battery was dead. It would just click, click, click. And so I called my insurance, which I have roadside on. And apparently it was the day after I had started this policy.
Didn't say this yesterday?
No. Well, I don't know. But if I'm repeating myself, I apologize. But I know not everybody saw the live, so I'm just saying it again. So the battery was dead, so we called roadside. They wanted $160 for a jump. And I hung up on her, literally. And when the customer who I just did offered to take me to AutoZone, and I got jumper cables.
Well, I'll show them when you're done.
Yeah. But Sam over here.
I'll show you what I did. So when he went to go to the when he went with the guy to go get the jumping cables, I was sitting in the back, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, what is this that's over here? So I'm gonna show you guys. So right here by the door, I'm like, what is this light? Because we never really stared at it. I thought it had something to do with their step light for a step for outside. But right here, if you can see, it says connect to coach battery. So I turned it off and then I turned it back on. And right by my driver's side, there's an emergency like switch to turn the bus on. So our house battery connects to the batteries under the hood. So it powered our battery under the hood, and I was able to get the bus running again, which was great because we thought that our house battery was broken, but that switch was off the whole time. So the house battery is brand new, so we were wondering what the issue was, but it was just that switch was off.
Right. So after we got it started, ran to AutoZone right down the block, found out that my alternator is no good, which sucks. Next, the alternator being no good doesn't necessarily mean it's not charging your battery. It could actually undercharge your battery or overcharge your battery and destroy a couple of the cells in the battery. And once you destroy a couple cells in a battery, it's over. Now this is a brand new battery. It dated like, it was dated like 5/22. So it was from this year. But that alternator, just giving it a bad feed, bad charge for however long it was, just destroyed the alternator and the battery. So I actually ended up calling this girl. She is a mobile mechanic. She owns her own company, and I was so impressed because you don't see a lot of female, mechanics out there. And she came right to where I was at my storage unit with an alternator, really fair price. I mean, you got to factor she's coming to you, she's bringing the part, and you don't have to drop it off at a shop. When you live full time on the road in a vehicle, you can't be dropping that stuff off all the time for days on end, waiting for them to diagnose it. So she hopped in there, popped that alternator in and out. I felt emasculated, and she did a great job. And we had a new alternator, and I got a new battery from AutoZone, Duralast. They only had the 2-year warranty one. I wanted to get the 3-year gold, but I'm sure this will be fine. But yeah, so we are good to go on that. Checked all my fluids, everything looks pretty good. The only thing I need to replace right now is a reverse light. I'm out on one, but that's not a super huge issue. You know, as long as my brake lights work, clearance lights work, everything else works. So
reverse light too.
That's why I said reverse light.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's about it, guys. I just wanted to give you a tour real quick. You know, we're still setting up and getting everything together. It's super late at night right now. Well, not super late, but it's late for me. I'm usually in bed by 8:30. I am an old person, guys. Plus, I'm sick, so I don't know if you can hear me.
This cold.
Yeah, we're both.
My nose isn't congested anymore, but my chest freaking hurts when I cough, and my back. So I'm congested in my chest now.
Yeah. Please don't say it's, you know what. I'm not going to say it on here because I don't want
we
YouTube
don't need to get flagged.
Flagging nothing. So, but we just have a cold. We're okay. Nobody's dying. Everything's fine. I promise. We're
staying away from people too.
Yeah. Yeah, I do contactless work, and then we just kind of stay in the RV and, you know, get things situated. So, anyway, I'm going to put an ending on this video so I can get it up for you guys so you guys can see what's going on. I know I promised it to you today, so I'm going to fulfill my obligations, but I hope you guys are all having a great day. You know, we really appreciate you guys checking up on us and messaging us. We had so many messages. So,
I can't believe how many people, you know, we were gone for a while before that video, like a couple of months back, and like a few people hit us up. But I never got so many. I probably got almost like 50 messages of people asking where we've been.
Yeah.
So it was nice having people reach out asking about us, because sometimes we get discouraged when it comes to uploading because, you know, views and stuff like that don't go up.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you guys reaching out and asking if we're okay. We're still kicking. We're still chunky monks.
I'm on a diet.
Just in an RV now.
I'm on a diet. I think I gained 5 pounds. Alright. So, hope you guys are having a good night. Me and Sam will see you guys in the next video, and I will give you guys an outside tour. You know, that way you can see exactly what it looks like and what we got going on. But Milo says good night, right, Milo?
Yeah. There's Cody.
Up in this, Cody. Cody can say good night. Okay. All right, guys. All right, you guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.